Oh, dear God, it's bright out here. I gotta stop coming outside. Mm, big blonde psycho in full effect. But I've always loved that term, in full effect. It's like, it just works. Every way conceivable, it just works. It's like a beautiful thing. I can't see though, because I'm never outside during the daytime. Like a vampire. Chairman, easy. What up? Hey, yeah, it's morning. I wouldn't necessarily say good morning, but it's definitely morning. It's raining. Oh yeah, we had that happen out here like yesterday. That's why I was so proud of that moon shot. Even though the moon it was full and it looked like an eye, you know? Ugh. Hey man, how you doing? Man, I am bad at sneaking at these lives. I'm supposed to be sneaky. I was never good at stealth. I think my stealth ability is pretty much on par with Deadpool. Hey, it's good to see you too. I'm just out. I ended up taking a nap. I woke up way too early. Now I got the big blonde psycho right up there. Of course, that's what I call the sun. So I don't want nobody to think I'm calling him. Oh, my sock keeps coming off. All right. There we go. Ooh. So how y'all doing? What's up? What's going down? We all know how I roll. This is a quick live. I'm doing a walk. A constitutional, I believe they call it. Still wish I knew how this camera works. Let's see. Oh, okay, those two. That works. That makes sense. Mm. Oh, yeah, nah, I was supposed to be sleeping and I went against my better judgment. See, I still got the puddles from the rain. I'm trying to get my hands on some Neo Geo games today because I've been neglecting my Neo Geo. Well, they're on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying. I don't even know if there's anybody here. Probably just talking to myself. That's all right. I do that anyway. Like most of the time when I walk anywhere, I'm mostly talking to myself. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I can't fight it. Don't wanna hide it. Baby. Never mind. I can't sing that song here. Well, actually, I could. Hey, yo, you're more than welcome to Lord Chairman. Although, right quick, I'm going inside of the store, so I gotta take off the microphone and whatnot. I don't like putting people on the spot if they don't want to be. All right, I'm back, people. I'm back. I apologize. Hold on, let me take that off. Let y'all see what I see. Except this camera, sometimes I'll be sitting up here like, I keep getting my feet. I ain't one of them foot fetish people. Feet do the hardest of work. They deserve the most rest. Hey, Lou. What's up? What's up? What's up, Andrea? I see you. I see everybody. No, like I said, I be going into stores and walking around a lot of people, and I try my best not to put them on camera because, I don't want to just put people on the spot if they don't want to be on the spot. Like my cousin was here. My cousin was here, and he was like, let's just say he couldn't be seen on cameras for a bit. you know. So I try my best to extend those proper courtesies. Oh, look at that BBP right there. That BBP is really tearing me up. I can't see a thing right now. I had all these wonderful clouds earlier, and then all these clouds decided to dissipate. And since they dissipated, I'm stuck. Accommodate, I guess. I mean, I never thought I was accommodating. It's just that, I used to hate people putting me on camera, especially at my old job. Like, they come in and ask me these weird probing questions. And half of me was like, yeah, whatever, ask me whatever. And it's weird because even though I hate being on camera, I've been on camera so many times. Like, look over the internet, you'll find tons of pictures of me. There's even one time where I'm walking the red carpet. Yeah, there it is. Courteous. Courteous. I like that. Courteous. Courtesy. I'm also missing a sock. That's because when I walk in these flip-flops I'm wearing on my right foot, it keeps slipping off. It's just like no grip. Because I'm left-handed, left-footed, left-bodied. Mm. And I got all my shows back, so I've been on Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu like crazy. I'm rewatching Snowfall right now. I gotta stop saying but whatever. This ain't no professional video. You want a professional video? There's like what, 1 billion people on this piece? And even more vids to find that which you desire. You want to hear a dude rant and rave about absolutely nothing? Welcome to my channel. Well, like I said, it's early as heck. I should be passed out right now. But so many of the people that I follow were live, so I had to go on there, give support, yada yada who. Keeping it essential and simple. I gotta put on my other sock. Hey, Susanna, how you doing? Nice to see you. I know you're streaming right now too. That's what made me stream. I was like, you know what? I might as well. Y'all got to give me a second. Good morning to me and good evening to you. Good evening to you. Oh, NYPD Blue. What season are you on right now? Oh, okay, about to finish too. Nice, nicey nice. That's that good, good, as they say. Yeah, I'm on. I just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action, and I liked it a lot. And for all the people that want to criticize and hate it, I'm like, here's the problem with that is like, actually, I was gonna ask you this, Easy. Can you think of any actually good shot-for-shot remakes of anything? I can think of two failures right off the bat: Funny Games and Psycho, but I can't think of anything else where it was like a successful shot-for-shot. I'm just asking. I really got to learn to highlight these messages more often. I suck. I'm sorry. I suck. Whoa, that bird's majestic. The big bird too. Yeah, like shot for shot remakes. You know how people say, like remakes in themselves is already a problem, which I thought was always curious because almost everything's a remake. But like shot for shot remakes usually aren't as good as you would hope they would be. Oh wait, there is one good shot for shot remake. It was from an anime called Death Note, and that was the original Japanese one, not the Netflix one. I don't need nobody coming up in here trying to tell me about that because half the people that'll come up and try to argue aren't old enough to remember it. I worked at the theater when that came out. Susanna said hi. A lot of positive energy on that channel. She's always positive, real cool, like just a nice person. Oh, Death at a Funeral. That was a shot for shot remake. You know what? That should have did better. That was both versions were hilarious, and both had a popping cast. And I think both were directed actually by Frank Oz, which I think is even funnier. What up, Bud Files? Y'all gotta stop showing up here. Y'all gonna make me think I'm popular. Yeah. Sorry, a few people are coming by. Because these cars that are around here, they get fixed and they take off, and it's all good. Oh, the sun. So yeah, no, like I said, no, Shameless wasn't a shot-for-shot remake, and the reason why that worked was because Shameless was set in the hoods of their respective countries. Like you got Shameless in England or the UK, whichever part of it. I don't know where. I might even have said that wrong. And then you had Shameless, which was set where I'm from, the South Side of Chicago. But they both worked, although the endings were radically different. But I loved Shameless. Shameless was such a good show. Yeah. Well, it's also The Office. They're not shot for shot either, but I think it just as long as if you're gonna remake something, try not to change it from what you know, like The Office UK and the British version of The Office and The Office American. They both worked because they were both set in the workplace of their respective countries. So I guess that's another one. But I'm talking about shot for shot remakes because I see so many people going, mad about shows that aren't shot for shot, but I'm like, shot for shot don't always work. I'm actually surprised you saw Funny Games. That movie was weird. Ugh. What is lilac? Lilacs a bloom? I don't know flowers, so nobody correct me because I don't know any flowers. Also, I'm never up this early, so I don't appreciate none of this. Yeah, you know me. I like greatly understating things. I gotta buy smaller clothes, I think, but I don't know. I like wearing big clothes. I like everybody to think that I'm way bigger than I am. I used to be a big kid. Nah, what else was I doing? Well, besides kicking myself because I hadn't seen Highway to Hell before, that really made me sad that I hadn't seen that movie. I'm like, that's right up my alley. How have I never seen that? And then we had Andrea come up in this piece. Proud mixed child. What up, PMC? That's the dude right there. I'm envious of his vinyl collection. They do slip by us easy, indeed they do. But like I was trying to say, like I was like besides watching Avatar, oh you on you had another break at work? Good, good. You know, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Actually I'm tripping out because you know I don't be awake during this time. There's sunshine and you can see my shadow. You know I don't roll that way. I hang out in the dock. See this here? That big blonde cycle just keeps staring me down. Yeah. Nah, only thing I got against PMC, honestly, easy is that the dude's just way too cool. Every time I see him, he's always oozing cool and he's all profound and stuff. And I'm like, what's he hanging out with an idiot like me for? He could do better. Oh man, you know, I was just talking about how like PMC. I was talking about how shot for shot remakes. People always complain about remakes, but then when they do it shot for shot, people still complain. And I was trying to think of a couple of shot. I thought of a couple of shot for shot remakes that didn't do well. You know, but yeah, man, you know, here movies, music. I'm still trying to figure out where Shadowcast disappeared to. Yeah, it's true, PMC. But in defense of that, most movies were remakes to begin with. Like people go, like you know, Alien is a great movie, but it was a remake of It: The Terror from Beyond Space. Same plot, same conditions, same lone survivor, same final weapon. But It: The Terror from Beyond Space, I think, came out in like the 50s. I want to say the 50s or the 60s. And sometimes, like, yeah, no, they did that a few times. I think the uh, so if that's the case, what about the remakes that get put straight to DVD? Well, not anymore. I mean, now everything's digital, but back in the day, there was straight to DVD remakes that were just absolute garbage. I think that was just a trick to renter. You know, like how Asylum Entertainment would, you'd have like I Am Legend and I Am Omega. They're remaking The Omen again. They just did that. Yeah, no, they took Brewster's Millions was a remake. So was Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds was a remake of Mr. Deeds Goes to Town. Heck, Sanford and Son was a remake. Sanford and Son was a remake of this show called Steptoe and Son from out of England. Yep. Car Wash got remade to The Wash. Well, I remember that. Yeah, I mean, remakes have always been there. And like, that's why I had asked the question. I said, because, live action adaptations of cartoons have been around since literally the inception of film. So I was always wondering, who was the first person to complain about it? Just like when I did that video where I explained who the first motion picture Spider-Man was. PMC, in defense of that, I can tell you this, and it might not be accurate, but one thing I learned, people go, there's nothing original. And then when you make something original, what do? What the hell is this? Most people don't know what they want. And there's still some adaptations I'm waiting for. I need to see Static Shock live. I need a Static Shock live now. It's all right to be fickle. Just like it's all right to be bitter. Just don't let it consume you. Don't let anything consume you, I think. Heck, even this show I like that came out of Canada, Todd and the Book of Pure Evil, that was basically, they called it Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but we're cursing. Oh, please. Let me tell you something. That's humanity in a nutshell. Man, I can't stand this. We gonna watch it again? Yeah, totally. Yeah, how many times I saw that movie, The Pest? Was it a good movie? No. Did I see it a billion times? Yes. Yeah, this is trash. I'm gonna turn it on again. Hey, I need to show my friends how trash this movie is so they can understand the trashiness of this trash that I got here. This little dumpster fire of pure rubbish. We're gonna watch this so that everybody understands. That's how it works. We're all guilty of it. There's nobody here innocent. All of us are guilty of it. And you know what? That's okay. That's just like what I love about comment sections is I see people spending tons of time talking crap on people that they claim to hate, but they can't stop talking about them. And back in the day, I thought that you were supposed to ignore it. Just don't look. Just don't look. Just don't look. Why am I dancing? Anyways, you get my point. You're absolutely right, too. Yes, some facets of pop culture are just popular to hate on, though it keeps what's trending alive. And you know what? It's also kind of weird because it's like I thought about this with songs that I used to hate as a kid, but I was an aggressive punk rocker. I liked my rap extremely hard and all that. So anything that sounded pleasant, it would annoy the crap out of me. But as an adult, I sit up here and I'm like, it wasn't so bad. I even find myself listening to some of those songs in secret when nobody's around and fucking call me out on it. Just like on my favorite cartoon. Whoa, that's nice. Military helicopter. I see so much crazy stuff out here in the boonies. But like I said, it's okay. Like that's probably why I'm like not like I hate when people say he's based. I'm like, I'm not based on anything. I'm based on a weird story about a psychopath. That's about it. But I'm not really based. I don't get these newfangled slang terminologies anyway. Nice. Although trust me, the music is way better, especially if you got some little brother on there. Easy, proud always speaks the truth. Only reason like I said, only thing I got against him, he's way too cool. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, man, he's like Spike Spiegel levels of cool. Personally, I would prefer to say Jin from Samurai Champloo. It, Eric Sermon. Nice, nice. You know what? I still be bumping Keith Murray. I can't get over that song Candy Bar. Like I dedicate that song was about my ex in every way. See Susanna here too. Like, Susanna and PMC know each other, and now Easy knows y'all. So that's what I like. I like to see the connections. That right there is the coolness. That would be the cool sauce, if you will. She looks like a, she looks like a, she looks like a, she looks like a movie star. Chocolate, chocolate candy bar. I love that song. Yeah. Yeah, nah, Def Squad never not been nice. Like, only thing I ever had against Def Squad was that they didn't put out more material. One of the few trios that could rival the Locks. Got a point there. You know what else I was doing? I was bumping some classic Far Side, and to this day, they still sound like they're from the East Coast. And you know what's even funnier? A lot of people don't know that they were the ones dancing with Jim Carrey in that video on In Living Color. I'm like, that's the Far Side right there, dancing with Jim Carrey. They were his dancers. Yeah, now Dipset got totally owned, but I can tell you why that is. Even though there's people out there that say Dipset won that, I'm like Joe Budden said it best. They've been killed. The Locks have been killers since 1996, and the Dipset came playing around with some killers. These are guys that have literally had hot popping songs every year. They done been with everybody. They done did a track with anyone. And on top of that, every member of that group is a certified banger rapper. They're killers. People try to talk crap about Sheek Louch, but Sheek Louch got some hits. Everybody talks about Styles and Jadakiss, and rightfully so, but Sheek Louch is he's also a killer. He had the best verse on Money, Power, Respect. Had the best verse on All About the Benjamins. And Good Love. That's a great song. Yeah, that's the Lox. What do you want? And I like that, baby. But also, at the risk of getting a lot, well, I'm not going to get a lot of hate. Nobody comes to this channel. I've never been a big Dipset fan. Sorry. I love the beats, but I never liked the songs. Lox and Wu-Tang. Yeah, that would have been sick. But, like, there aren't too many super groups out there. Wu-Tang is like a super group. So you'd have to have the equivalent of like that many people. Like the Lox is a trio. So maybe Wu-Tang versus Rough Riders? Maybe. That's just my opinion though. Oh, okay, see there, that's a challenge right there. That's a challenge. I'm still mad that Little Brother didn't get bigger than they should have been. Who could take on Ciroc? That's what I want to know. Oh, they dum. Oh no, there it is. Ciroc versus Jean Grey. I couldn't watch that versus though, PMC. I couldn't watch it because I refused to believe that either one of them could be annihilated. To me, Jean Grey is like one of the best rappers of all time. And then you got Ciroc, the goddess MC. So I would not like to see that as much as I want to see that. I'm sorry. Of course I want to see it, but I couldn't watch. It'd be one of those things where you put your hand over your eyes and then you open it up to peek a little. Yeah. Like I said, that was one of my favorite sessions on Sway. When she was on there and she was making everybody two-step, got everybody swerving, getting the vibe, and just started hitting those perfect lyrics. Yeah. And the only reason why you'd have that battle is because Jay Dilla, rest his soul, I think Jay Dilla, Ninth Wonder, but like, I don't know if that would have worked out well because like Ninth Wonder is like Jay Dilla's son. And I don't mean that like, you know what I mean? It's like when, hey, Crazy Hillbilly, how you doing, bro? It's like, remember when Tyler the Creator and that other guy decided to diss MC Light? And Rod Digger made that song about Tyler the Creator and that other guy because Rod Digger said it best. What you say about my mama? And she proceeded to lyrically beat down Tyler the Creator. Oh, I like that. He's his son because he shines like one. That's hot. That's hot. Those are bars. You heard me? Bars. Nah, the only other upset thing I got to talk about is, easy, man. Why are the people at Warner Brothers not greenlighting this animated Batman Beyond movie? That's why I can't praise James Gunn. I'm like, so I can't get my Batman Beyond on? Come on. Batman Beyond was that, well, that was that thing there. That was that heat. I didn't think that they'd make a cartoon that could live up to Batman the animated series, and Batman Beyond came on and it was heat. Sorry, I jumped from subject to subject. I usually read whatever somebody says and I try to associate and like, I try, well, not associate, I try to respond to everybody. Unless I got a thought of my own. Which Suicide Squad? They were both bad. I guess the second one was all right, like when they did what they did, but I still wasn't a fan of it. But they wanted to make it animated. Yeah, not most studios do that, and it'd be heating me up. Them fools canceled Doom Patrol. That was the best superhero series going. Well, in defense of that, I can defend it, but not much. Um, the guy that directed the movie had a vision for the movie, and it was actually a good vision. But then the studio stepped in and kept making him change everything, because that's what studios do. Studios take your good idea and they're like, all right, how can we alter that? Yes, yes, that kind of weirdness. And then really good movies don't get any kind of love. Idiocracy is still one of the best movies ever made. And I'm saddened that not many people know that movie. That's why I had to come on the internet to find out who knew about Idiocracy. Gotham City Sirens. Hey, that was a good show on WB back in the day. Before it became the CW, it was called Birds of Prey. It was a cool what if scenario of Batman and Catwoman had a baby and she became the fighter in Gotham. And Harley Quinn was a mom and she was still kind of like me. It was a good show. All of those used to be available on DC Universe used to have an app. That's where I first saw Doom Patrol. They also canceled Swamp Thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But I'm still mad about them canceling Swamp Thing. They canceled it after the first episode. Swamp Thing was awesome sauce. Well, of course, Old School was funny as hell. That's also where I first saw the Dan Band. I love the Dan Band. And for some reason, any movie that Vince Vaughn was in at that time, they would always have the Dan Band in there. I wish they would do more stuff. Ride or die. You talk it. Wheel it. They talked about everybody but the Midwest in it. They didn't have no Midwest rappers for that. I would have liked to have seen them go, state your name, gangster. Tech Nine. What you represent? KC Moat. And then let Tech Nine just get off. I done warned all of y'all. This is random chatter. Do you see that banner going at the bottom? Welcome to the bus stop. Absolutely true. But I just loved watching Dan Band in there. If you haven't, you've seen old school. Dan Band was that band that was they were performing at the wedding reception. I forgot who that the lead singer of that group is married to. I think he's married to a lady from King of the Hill, Kathy Najimy. I don't remember. I don't think that's her. I'm just you know. No, they were also in Starsky and Hutch. They were in well, it wasn't the Dan Band, but they had the lead singer in The Hangover. He did a lounge version of Candy Shop. It started to get hot outside, so I came in the house. Only reason I cut the camera off. Now I'm gonna sit here and laugh at Professor X firing members of the X-Men. Man, what happened to Pete Holmes? He used to be so hilarious. Dan Finnerty, that's it. I can't ever not have a good time hanging out with PMC or Easy. Those are like two of my faves. Peace out, bro. Much love too. God, I did it again. I'm supposed to like be on here for 5 to 10 minutes, and everybody keeps coming in and talking about that good. When people talk about good, I can't help but be here. I don't know. I just like random convo. Like it's not. I don't think it's actually dumb. You know. I never thought it was dumb. I just call it random because I'm the dumb guy that's sitting up here talking about it. But it's never like a knock on anyone who comes in here. You know, I try to be embracing of everybody. But also, I don't know what everybody got to go do. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off, so y'all can go do what it is y'all gonna do. I hope I didn't bore you too much, and much love to everybody. All right, have a good one.